Welcome. We're about to open a doorway into what is truly one of the most sacred spiritual classics of our time. This isn't just an exploration of a book. It's an immersion into a journey that has quite literally transformed millions of lives, a journey of the soul. Just to give you a sense of its power, think about this. One of the greatest innovators of the modern world, Steve Jobs, kept only one book on his iPad, and this was it. And he didn't just read it once. No, he returned to its wisdom every single year. That tells you something, doesn't it? This is a book that doesn't just speak to you. It genuinely changes you.
So our path today will follow the incredible life of its author, Paramahansa Yogananda, through 6 distinct stages. We'll begin with a soul's awakening. We'll meet some truly miraculous saints and the Guru, uncover the science of Kriya Yoga, follow a mission to the West, take a journey through the cosmos, and finally arrive at the ultimate liberation.
All right, so let's begin. Our story starts with a child who was, you could say, born for a divine purpose. Before he became the great Yogi, he was a boy named Mukunda Lal Ghosh, who entered this world with a spiritual fire already burning so brightly within him. From his earliest days, Mukunda was just different. He wasn't like other children. He would lose himself in meditation for hours on end. While others were out playing, he was drawn to the silence of holy places, where he'd have these spontaneous visions. This wasn't something he learned. It was an innate, profound longing for God, almost like a memory from past lives spent on this very same quest. His mother, somehow sensing his destiny, gave him a secret amulet. She told him it would protect him until the time was right, and for years he wore it. Then, one day, it just vanished, without a trace. And that was the sign. The divine call had come. His true guru was near, and his journey was about to begin in earnest. In his youth, Yogananda's path was filled with these encounters that, honestly, defy our modern logic. It was as if the veil between this world and a divine world just grew thin, revealing beings who had mastered the very laws of nature itself. Just imagine this for a second. You meet a holy man who could, at your request, materialize the scent of roses or jasmine right out of the ethers. I'm not talking about from a bottle, but from the air itself. This was the perfume saint, a living demonstration that our reality is far more subtle and mysterious than our senses tell us. He also met a Swami of just immense spiritual and physical power. This man had earned his name, the Tiger Swami, by fighting and subduing actual tigers with nothing but his bare hands. An incredible example of how inner force can overcome any outer obstacle. And then there was Giri Bala, a saintly woman who lived for decades without eating any food at all. She sustained her body purely on cosmic energy, showing that the real source of life isn't external, it flows from within. After meeting all these wonders, destiny finally brought him to a marketplace in Varanasi. He saw a man, a great Swami, and his soul just cried out in recognition. He ran to him exclaiming, "Guru Dev, I have been searching for you." And the master, Sri Yukteswar, replied with a love that spanned lifetimes, "My son, I have been waiting for you." Under the strict and loving guidance of his guru, Yogananda was initiated into a sacred science. This was an ancient technique for one purpose, to accelerate the evolution of the soul. You see, this wasn't just another practice. It was the highway to the infinite. This science is called Kriya Yoga. It's a specific meditation that teaches you to consciously direct your life energy. That feeling of vitality we all call prana, along the subtle pathway of the spine. By circulating this inner current with the breath, you can begin to purify the subtle body of past karmas. Its purpose isn't just relaxation, it's to exponentially quicken the soul's natural journey back home. Now, the claim made by the great masters is breathtaking. They teach that just 1 minute of this practice offers the equivalent of a full year of natural spiritual evolution. Think about that for a moment. In our fast-paced world, in a life filled with distraction, this ancient science offers a direct path to cut through all the noise. It is a key given to humanity to unlock its own divinity. So after years of intense training in his guru's ashram, a divine vision called Yogananda to a new purpose. His personal journey was about to become a global mission, to carry the ancient light of the East to the shores of a new world, to America. In 1920, he made the journey. Once in the West, he founded the Self-Realization Fellowship to preserve and spread the teachings.
He taught the universal principles of yoga and meditation to thousands of earnest seekers, and in doing so, built a spiritual bridge that connected the hearts and minds of East and West.
And what's really fascinating is that Yogananda met with the great thinkers of his time, from Luther Burbank, the celebrated botanist, to Therese Newman, the Catholic mystic. In these meetings, he revealed a profound truth, that genuine science and genuine spirituality aren't in conflict. They're simply two different languages describing the same one ultimate reality.
Now, one of the most profound sections of his story actually happens after the death of his beloved guru, because Sri Yukteswar returned to him from the higher worlds, not as a ghost, but as a resurrected master to reveal the very secrets of the cosmos itself.
He explained that this physical world is like a grand school, a stage where our souls come to learn crucial lessons through experience. After death, the soul graduates to the astral world, a beautiful, vibrant realm of light and pure energy. It's a place where the soul rests and assimilates its lessons before the next stage of its journey.
Yogananda himself experienced the culmination of this journey, the state of samadhi, or cosmic consciousness. He described it as a state where the boundaries of the self just completely dissolve. He felt his own consciousness as one with the stars. He saw all of life as a single, interconnected web. And he realized the entire infinity of the cosmos was contained right there within himself in a state of pure bliss and boundless divine love.
And so we come to the final chapter of his earthly life. But for a master yogi, you have to understand death is not an end. It is the final, conscious act of liberation, a graduation from the school of the universe.
This conscious exit is called Mahasamadhi. In 1952, Yogananda performed this ultimate act. And, as a final, absolutely stunning testament to his mastery, his physical body showed no signs of decay for 20 days after his passing. This wasn't just a story, it was a phenomenon documented by mortuary officials, a final miracle from a life lived in perfect union with God.
What he left behind are not just stories, but eternal teachings that resonate to this day. That God is not in a faraway heaven, but is waiting to be discovered within you. That meditation is the direct path to experiencing this truth. That love is the fundamental vibration of the universe. That you are not this body, but an eternal soul. And that a true guru is a divine agent, sent to help change your very destiny.
In the end, this autobiography is more than a book. It is a mirror. It reflects our own potential. It asks us to see our own lives as a sacred journey. So I'll end with this question for you to carry with you. If this universe is truly a school for the soul, what lesson, right now, in this very moment, what lesson is it asking you to learn?